You're mad, I'm back, big man.
Welcome to the podcast. It's your boy Youngin here with C Smooth and Youngster. C Smooth, how's it going today?
Damn, I feel good today, man. It's hump day. Happy hump day to y'all, and feeling great.
You got that Guinness on tap?
Actually, I got me. I was telling Youngster earlier, I did the little snake bite. So you take you do half and half with the Guinness and any of your ciders, Angry Orchard, whatever, red cider. Just mix it halfway and it tastes great. So
that sounds like some Florida shit. They don't drink
all
that
over
up north.
Hey, talk to your bartender. All over the globe, baby.
What's going on, Youngster, today? What's going on?
I'm good. I'm chilling. Just trying to enjoy myself, relax. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I see Smooth still hasn't made up his bed. Maybe one day he'll decide to actually make up his bed before this podcast starts.
That's because somebody came out of his bed.
Yeah.
And, that's because somebody came out of his bed and you know what? We didn't have time to make up the bed, so we were breaking
military man. Military man.
I'll catch you in Costa Rica, kid. Later.
Hey,
got him.
Nah, you can't even say nothing. Got him.
that was very disrespectful over there. But, extremely disrespectful.
Have you guys seen the NBA celebrating? They're celebrating because they have 0 COVID cases. Everyone's saying Adam Silver is the greatest commissioner ever. Adam Silver should be the president of the United States. They give them all this praise.
They better not celebrate too early because DeSantis celebrated pretty early in the state of Florida, and we all know what the hell just happened right now. So
they got to pump the brakes. They have to pump the brakes on that. That's kind of scary if they're going to start talking about that. Right now, it's good that no one has been caught with COVID or tested positive for COVID. But at some point, someone will test positive for COVID. There's going to be multiple players testing positive. So Adam Silver really has to make a point in saying that, they're doing the best that they can do. And, they have a plan in place just in case somebody does get caught with COVID down the line.
I honestly don't think it's going to happen. So I don't think anyone's going to test positive. But it's not this huge accomplishment that everybody's making it out to be. You put a bunch of people basically on an island and you don't let anybody else in. Obviously, they're not going to test positive for COVID if you don't let any people in that have COVID. So is this really an accomplishment by Adam Silver? They're pointing out, oh, look at what baseball has a problem with the Florida Marlins, but they also didn't do a bubble system. They did a bubble, they'd be fine too, just like the MLS finally was with the bubble.
Well, I think there is somewhere, Silver, with the bubble going on with that, it's a bubble, but it's a pretty porous bubble. People are going in and out of that bubble. So, I think what people were expecting was eventually somebody to come in there with COVID or something to happen, or somebody coming in and out of the bubble or going into the bubble late or whatever it may be. I think that's what people were looking at. And I can see where Silver could be looking at it right now as an accomplishment. So, power to him, but don't celebrate too early.
That's true. They haven't even hit the first game yet, which happens on Thursday. So they probably should wait till, like you said, it's all over. The NBA season in total in the bubble, these players are going to spend over 3 months there. So wait till it hits a month and a half. Wait till it hits 2 months and you want to go out, get your chicken wings and hit the strip club and do your thing. They're gonna find a way to try to breach that bubble.
Yeah, exactly. Wait till the prostitutes get in there. That's the big part of this. When the ladies start joining, the dudes start joining, whatever their flavor is. When they start joining, the corona's going to start kicking off.
Come on, youngster. You don't think the prostitutes are already in there?
Not yet, not yet. I don't think they're there yet.
Massage therapists. Come on.
I actually think they already have entertainment in the bubble. They already have that adult entertainment, but Adam Silver is smart. He's not going to tell the whole world, we have strippers in the bubble, we have all sorts of things, because it's going to look very misogynistic. So Adam Silver has kept that under wraps, in my opinion. They already have their entertainment in there, so there's really no need to leave there. It is literally Disney World. So they're in a good place out there. Did you hear the innovative, creative story by your man Tyga? Your man Tyga came out with the business plan that might take over the world, bro. Might take over the world. So Tyga's setting up his own virtual chicken store. Shout out to National Chicken Wing Day. But he's setting up his own virtual chicken store. So basically, he's going to set it up in a way where chefs can learn how to make his special chicken tender recipe. And he's partnering up with Grubhub, who's then going to be able to deliver that chicken from 500 different restaurants. Tyga is not even going to have any brick and mortar. He's just going to be using other people's restaurants to get his chicken out there. That's cha-ching, cha-ching. That's money for Tyga. You gonna order them Tyga chicken wings?
So are we talking chicken legs, chicken wings, chicken breast, or just chicken heads? What are we talking about here? What is Tiger Woods doing?
Not Tiger Woods, bro. Tyga the rapper.
Oh, all right. I had Tiger Woods on my mind. I thought this man was in Jupiter, Florida, with a bunch of chicken heads, and he had a plan. It sounded like Tiger to me. All right, so you said Tyga. Okay, all right. That's a change. That's a change. Let's see Smooth go with this one. I gotta come back with a take.
You know what? I'm actually speechless on this. I really more power to him. That's
so he's gonna have.
Go ahead.
So he's gonna have 3 types of chicken, and it's gonna be 12 different sauces. You're gonna get that special Tyga chicken. He said antibiotic free. I think it's actually boneless and skinless, so youngster ain't gonna mess with it. But you know, us other people, he's still gonna mess with it. But I'm not. He's gonna bread it, of course, but he's just not gonna have a bone in it. I know how some people don't mess with chicken that isn't on the bone. But
wow.
Yeah, the boy Tyga's
that's called a chicken tender.
Yeah, that's an unwritten rule. You got to go bone in with the chicken. I mean, don't mind the chicken tenders, you know, but you got to. I mean, if you trying to go in there on chicken wings, I mean, chicken wing, you got to think bone in. So we'll see how this goes. You know, hey, shout out to Tyga, but yeah, I don't know about this one.
I am out on that one.
I don't know about
the chicken don't have a bone. I am out. I'm not eating no boneless chicken breast or boneless chicken thigh. You got to have the bone in. That's where the flavor comes from. Is right from that bone. You know, I remember back in the day, what you do with those bones? You throw them in soup. You make a really good stock, right?
Nah, we used to actually throw it up in some water, do some voodoo shit, and yo, it was on, baby, when we had those chicken wings. Yeah, so it's just I don't know. I can't see this working out for Tyga, but good luck to him. But who knows? He might take over the world. He might be the new Colonel Sanders, for God's sakes. I don't know.
So why do we keep doing this to ourselves at the end? Why are we doing this as black men? Why are we doing this to ourselves? Putting ourselves in front of some fried chicken. Why are we doing that stuff?
Whoa.
Why can't we separate ourselves away from fried chicken and get a different hustle? You know, no drugs, no fried chicken. Let's move on and do something very respectable, you know?
Are you like, what's wrong with chicken though? Like, I don't get it. If you don't like chicken, there's something wrong with you. I'm sorry.
It's a stereotype though. Well, of all things, why fried chicken? Why can't we move in a different direction? There's a lot of directions we can go into. Maybe programming on a computer. You know, we get a nice firm together for that. Why do we got to go the way of fried chicken and
maybe Tyga knows more about chicken than we do. I don't know. Maybe he does. I don't know. Like it just happens. It just happens. A lot of people like chicken. I'm sorry. I mean, you got Wingstops, you got Popeyes, you got KFC. You know, I'm pretty sure that's doing fairly well. So I mean, I don't know.
How about sandwiches? Why can't we move into cold cuts? Why has it got to be fried chicken? I like cold cuts, paninis. Give us some options around the way.
I don't know. Maybe the cold cut game is too deep. I don't know. Maybe there's too many berries in the cold cut game. Who knows? Who knows? Oh Lord. Oh
what
God. Oh goodness. This just sent us back like 20 years. All right, that's like 20 years, 50 years.
Fry that chicken, boy.
I'll fry that chicken all day, baby.
No, we don't want that. We don't want that. We ain't making no more money off of fried chicken. We're done. We out the game. No more money off of fried chicken, brothers. We're done with that. We're moving on.
Did you hear about the boom in sales for slip and slides since COVID has hit? Now everybody's buying slip and slides because they can't go to the pool, they can't go to Six Flags, they can't go to Disney World. They're setting up their own in-home theme park. That's what's going on right now. Y'all got slip and slides?
Yeah, I got a tarp in my garage and I have a hose. Isn't that what a slip and slide is? What more does it take to make a slip and slide? I'm about to go out back right now. I'm going to cut up that tarp and I'm going to start to sell it for $50 a square. $50 a square foot. I'm going to sell it right now, and I'm going to sell a hose and see what I can make for it. I'll make a ton of money if they're selling slip and slides right now. Can't believe people actually selling that stuff.
Remember back in the day, back in college, we used to have them slip and slide. You throw little bubbles on it, and you just like slide through it, shawty. That used to be the thing to do. Slip and slide, some beers. It could get really weird out there when you did it like that, but it was crazy.
And just a little Crisco. That's it. Just
Man, I know a little something about slip and slide, but we're not talking about tarp and water over here. We're not talking about tarp and water, but I definitely know a little something about slip and slide. Slip in, slide out. That's what I do. So I don't know.
That's true. There's been a lot of crazy stories out there. A lot of crazy stories, man. This one takes the cake, though. I was reading about this story. This man who was from New York tried to fake his own death. So he ended up committing larceny. I think he stole, it was like a BMW or some type of luxury car. Knew he was going to jail, so he tried to fake his own death. He got someone to forge a death certificate, which I didn't even know that was a thing you could do. And you know how this man got caught and how the prosecutor found out that he faked his death and he wasn't really dead? You want to guess, Too Smooth?
He got... the only thing I can think of, he had to have gotten caught at a titty bar. His friend snitched, or he was just getting caught out in the open doing something stupid. That's the only thing I can think of.
No, just think something dumber. So, say for example, you were to get a fake ID. The fake ID looks pristine, but something's off on that fake ID. Similar to this, so the death certificate looked pristine except for one thing about the death certificate. You wouldn't even guess what it is. It's very hard. Youngster, let me give you a chance to guess what this man did wrong.
Was it for a Caucasian person and he was black?
That would
that might
that might raise a red flag.
That would take the cake. No, so everything was pristine on it. Of course, a lawyer looks through it, was like, "This is good," and then he catches the last part, and he's like, "Wait a minute, registry spelled wrong. That's not how you spell registry." So that's how they found out that it was a forgery and not a real death certificate. If the man spelled registry right, it would have been over.
Wow, I would. Whoever he paid to forge, I'm sure he paid someone to forge his death certificate. That man deserves a refund, because hey, for executions to even think of something like that, I give him for effort. But damn, that's a horrible way to go out. Like that's the worst way to go out. Off of that, I'd be like, yo, you know what, dude? I want my money back. You know, you need to serve some jail time for fucking that up, because like that could have been foolproof right there. Damn.
But have you ever bought documents or anything like that, online documents or certificates or anything like that? They always tell you to review it, make sure everything is good, there's no typos, and then they'll go ahead and press print. My man didn't review
the word registry.
My man didn't review it. He didn't look at it and didn't catch it. That's on him. He should have caught that before he went and paid the money.
I mean, he could have used like autocorrect when he was doing whatever the hell he was doing too, like just to proof that. Like that's a terrible way to go out. I thought this dude like slipped up. Like I'm thinking this guy slipped up, caught slipping, but this dude to spell a word wrong and you didn't even do it yourself. Oh, I'd be tight. I don't know. I didn't. Ooh.
I don't know what's the worst. I don't know what the worst part was, that like he didn't catch it, or the fact that his own lawyer saw it and gave it to the other lawyer. So his own lawyer didn't catch it either. That's the crazy part about it. I'm like, man, you got gypped both ways. You got gypped by the man who made it, and you got gypped by the lawyer who couldn't even see that it was spelled wrong.
Hey, but you know what? Right, you know what? This kind of makes you think, though. You know, for the one guy, this is the one guy that got it wrong. Maybe this has already been done before, and there's been a lot of people that actually got it right.
That's true.
I'm sure it's been done before.
You know, I'm sure there was probably, hey, he might be the one guy that got it wrong, but maybe there was 10 people to get it right. So, hey, who knows? Who knows? Maybe this actually worked out.
Okay, you might be right. See, Smooth. The other crazy story that I read it on the Huffington Post. I don't know why I spend my time reading that online newspaper. So the Huffington Post posted an article about a man in a pizza shop in Greenwood, Delaware. So the man thwarted a robbery by throwing a pizza in the robber's face.
Oh, I saw that.
You saw that?
Yeah, I read about that, and I was wondering what was the flavor of that pizza. Was it a veggie? Was it a buffalo chicken pizza? What kind of pizza did he toss at him?
I actually know the answer to that. It had to be Papa John's because that pizza's shitty.
That's for real. Papa John's, we don't want a sponsorship from you.
Hey, and we definitely just lost a sponsorship.
That pizza is so terrible. It's bad. What do they put in that sauce?
Do
they literally shit in that sauce before they serve it? That is the worst sauce I've ever tasted in my life. That man is not Italian. He is no Papa. They should just call that shit pizza. It's disgusting.
To all my Papa John's eaters out there, apologize to y'all. I apologize. I apologize for youngster and youngins comments about that. I don't
want any listeners who eat Papa John's. If you eat Papa John's, go listen to another podcast. This one ain't for you.
That shit ain't got diarrhea in that dough. That is disgusting.
Wait, show of hands though. How many? So when was the last time, or if ever, y'all have eaten any Papa John's pizza? Just curious.
10 years in my life.
10 years ago, I tried it because I said, this sounds cool. I mean, this guy's chilling with guys like Peyton Manning, running around the NFL. He's a big timer. Let me taste his pizza. I ate that pizza, and my God, I thought I was eating shit. It was the worst thing I've ever had in my life. I tell everyone, please, as much as you want to try that Papa John's pizza, and the deals look really good. They got the best deals out there. Do not do it. You're going to regret every single bite that you take. The flavor's not worth it. Worst pizza out there. I don't even know. Hands down.
So youngster,
Shaquille O'Neal likes money. There's no way Shaquille O'Neal really likes that pizza. There's no way in hell he's eating that crap. Get out of here.
So Papa John's is worse than Little Caesars?
Yes, hands down, worse than Little Caesars. It is the worst pizza I tasted in my life.
All right.
Also,
I could have my 5-year-old make pizza out of ketchup, and it would taste better than the shit that Papa John's is serving. Garbage. Sorry, I'm getting worked up right now. Apologies.
The other thing too is how are you gonna compare Little Caesars? Little Caesars pizza is $5. $5. Papa John's pizza ain't $5.
It's pretty terrible though. I mean, I'm just saying, like I'm comparing terrible to terrible. So I mean,
no, that shit is much better than Papa John's. Way better. Not even close. Like, what are we talking about?
How much money would you take for Papa John's to serve you pizza? If Papa John's says, I'll give you $100 right now, would you eat that pizza for $100? Because I would not for $100. He has to go up on the price.
I agree. I would not eat Papa John's pizza for even for $100. I would not eat that shit.
I would feel dirty trying to eat that. I'd feel like a John who's out there with a prostitute negotiating a price. That's exactly how it would feel before I ate that pizza. I'd be like, how about $100? What can I get for $100? 2 slices? Nah. I'm not gonna do it for $200. Maybe $150. $150 sound better. And we go back and forth and probably settle around $250 or maybe $255, and then I'd eat a slice of pizza. I'm not eating that Papa John's crap. I'm not doing it. You gotta pay me good money. It's like earning a trick. You gotta pay me good money to do it.
Not even with ranch dressing?
No. sprinkle some of that wing dust on it. You know, Cosmos has that wing dust. You know, that's a sponsor I can talk about for days, man. They got that hot buffalo wing sauce. They got that ranch wing sauce. You put that on that Papa John's and cover it up. Maybe that will work out, but nah, I'm not eating Papa John's straight up.
Nah, no Papa John's for me either. No Papa John's, but that story, man, crazy. That man had a machete too. He had a machete. He was demanding money, and that Papa John's pizza made him run.
Wait, so he went into a robbery with a machete. He tried to rob. Hold on. I'm letting this sink in.
It's Delaware, bro.
He had a machete robbing a pizza store. At most, he's probably going to take what, $80 to $100, maybe something like that. And he went in there with a machete, and they thwarted him with a pizza.
Yeah,
that's $60. You could have it. It ain't worth it. Take the $60.
just so I don't get sued. It wasn't actually Papa John's. It'd just be a lot funnier if it was. But that story is crazy, though.
I would have held that robber down and forced him to eat that Papa John's pizza. That should be his punishment for robbing that pizza store. We should, instead of sending him to jail, having him do any time or paying restitution, any of that, make him eat a whole Papa John's pizza with no water, just straight up, and see if he can eat it.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
I guess that's worse than capital punishment.